What's going on, everyone? So I'm here on my first roll call, check engine light on International. It's got a Cummins in it. I'm gonna show you a couple things. So yeah, it's like 8:19 at night, Wednesday night. So I just got up in here. I'm gonna check it out. I got the hood open. I put it on a computer. I just want to show you what I found. So I put it on a computer up here. Looked at the codes. We got a intake pressure 1, intake manifold pressure 1 data. So sometimes there could be a leaking hose or whatever on this particular code. So I got the truck running, so I was checking the boost hoses, everything like that, and then I came across this here. See how it's bent in? Well, this is off, and the clamp broke off here, and the hose comes up, and here's the clamp. Oh, here's the clamp right there. So you see the clamp broke. So let me turn this off real fast first, so y'all can hear me better. All right. Okay. All right, my computer's probably going. You gotta have the key on for the computer. Anyway, so I'm checking these hoses for the intake and stuff, charge air, and this is what I found. So this hose, or excuse me, this clamp is off, and actually it's loose. What's that all about? Let me get this clamp off and see what's going on with it. It's all corroded. I thought it was broke, but looks like it's on there. So for the intake, it was taken in there, was losing pressure, I mean, and okay, that clamp must be too big for that or something, because it ain't broke. It's not broke. So yeah, so that was the problem there. That's what that code came up for, and it came up with a stop light on there. So let's see if we can find a clamp for it, and we'll replace this clamp. This clamp is way too big. What the heck? It's all the way maxed out. When it's together like that, that's it. So I'm not sure where that clamp came from. So let's find them a smaller clamp. So anyway, so I wanted to show you that one. Wasn't sure what I was going to be getting into, so I didn't think about putting my camera on, but then after doing this, I figure this would be a good thing to show you. I'll find my key to unlock this door. There we go. So we're going to find a boost clamp for this. We're going to put a new clamp on it and get them down the roadway here. It's going to be too small on that one. I mean, too big. All right. That might be too small. 425 is going to be too big. From here, that one might work. So yeah, I'm still not understanding this thing. Somebody actually put that on there thinking that was going to be all right. It don't even look like it was. I don't know, maybe it's stretched out or something. Stretched out, I'm not sure. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that hose back on, and then we're going to measure up a clamp and get him going. We'll clear that coat out, see if that takes care of the problem. Let me start this thing up. Let me just put the hose back on. So anyway, so because that clamp failing, he was losing intake. This thing's a pain in the ass to get on. Get on there. Let me get my tool out. All right, let me get a screwdriver. Get that thing back on. And then I can just take a clamp apart and go around it and see what clamp will work good for that. See if I can Anytime you have intake manifold pressure low, always check the hoses. He had a code in there for 1921 for that particulate filter 2 hours ago, but when I called my boss just to let him know what I got, he said apparently the drivers did a regen on it. So, damn coolant tank in the way. Don't want to break this hose either. It's got a spring inside too. Oops. There we go. There we go. All right, it's on there. I don't think I will need to turn. I like to turn the wheel so I can actually get in here. But it's all right. So the boost hose is back on. This might be too big. Or not too big, might be too small. If you're not sure of the size, you can just measure it up, put it around the hose, see what it looks like. Let me just turn the wheel on this thing. Hopefully the hose won't back off. Let's see, because it's not under boost or anything or pressure. There we go. Put it off. All right. Let's measure up a boost clamp. Too small. Gotta go way back here. Yeah, it's gonna be too small. Okay, so I do need a bigger one, but at least this will give me an idea on the next size. Oh. Anyway, when I started the truck up to make my checks, I had it on high idle. I heard weird, I was hearing a weird air sound. So when I was making my check, I went over to the driver's side, and that's what I found. What is this one? This one's it's a little bit bigger. Well, let's try this one. This is a 425 here. Oh, 411. See if I got a 411 clamp. Try to keep as many. Where's a 419? Try to keep as many different size boost clamps as you can. It's kind of hard to do. 419. That one might be even better. All right, so we're gonna try these three out. I'm sure it's gonna be a different size. Yep, it's all gonna be different size. Looks like a 1/2 inch. Yep. Okay. So let's try one of these three. I'm gonna try the 419 first. Probably ain't gonna be able to see a whole lot with this.
thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to figure out position so I can actually get this tightened. Doesn't give much room for anything. That coolant tank being in the way. Usually the coolant tank's on the passenger side against the firewall. Man, this is long. Come on. Damn. Outside. Don't lose any of that hardware. Alright. I think my best bet's going to be doing it this way. Alright. That might work. Okay. First pick. That would be cool. Put this washer back on. If this works, then I'll get my I'm not going to be able to get my impact gun in this one. No, I might be able to. Everything's on there. So let's I'll touch this there. Can't go that like that. Can't go back with it because it's up against the coolant tank, I do believe. Yep. Alright. So it can't be touching the coolant tank. So it looks like the best way I'm going to be able to do this, snug this down. I might only be able to use a wrench, which is fine. Get it snug enough. So I'm not going to be able to go up with it like that all the way back here to the charge air here connection. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a wrench. I think I got a gear wrench I can use, but anyway, so as far as I'm gonna be able to go, it's about right there, and then use the rest. All right, let me go get my, I'm trying to get this so it's just snug so it'll stay in place. Let me go get my wrench. It's gonna be hand tools today, and we'll see if this tightens up. If these get close together, if these get these go together, then it's going to be too big, especially if the clamp's loose. So it's got to be tight. Shouldn't be getting that close together. It must be one of these in-between sizes. All right, what's this? 1/2 inch. Look at that. First shot. Didn't even have to look for it, right? All right. And then after this, we'll clear the codes and see what happens. I give it 5 minutes on the computer. If that code don't come back, then that's what the actual issue was. Which I know it probably is the issue because this was off and I could feel the air. Let me make sure I got it right. All right. Get on there. There we go. Damn. Trying to hold the clamp too in place. I'll just do it this way for now. So I get it to a point. I'm gonna do it by itself because I gotta make sure. Got to make sure the boost hose is all on there. Yep. See how far I can get with it. If it meets, then I'm going to have to switch clamps. This is going to be too big. So far, still a pretty good gap. Okay. The way to tell when to stop cranking this down, this spring in here, when there's no gap in between the spring, I got a feeling this is going to be too big. Yeah. When the spring closes up with no gap in it, that means Yeah. Okay, so this clamp is too big, damn it. Shoot. Alright, I'm going to have to get a different clamp. Too big. Because they really shouldn't be meeting like that, and it's still loose. Go under here. Damn, still not wide enough. That 425 is going to be way too big for this. Alright. So we're going to take this off and see if we can find one just a little bit smaller than this. That really sucks. See what else we got. Is there a number on this one? There is. Let me get my glasses. See if I can find a number on this one. Maybe I have the exact. No, well, no, that's not going to matter. Shoot. I can't go by that number. Just forgot. That clamp was just, I don't know if it's stretched out or not. I've never seen anything like that. Usually it breaks. But it was just loose on there, man. And it's, like I said, it's maxed out. It's together. 901 66. This one was way too small. This one might work. 482. Yeah, that one might work. Yeah, it was a 419. Okay, so that one might work. That one ain't got another one. Oh, that's too small. I ain't worried about it. I think this is for Mac. If I do the small one, then it'll actually the smaller the clamp, even though it'll go together, that'll work too, as long as it's tight. All right. That's gonna be a 1/2 inch here or not. Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. All right, let's give this one a try. This one's a little bit smaller than the first one I had. It's just that the first one was gonna meet too soon, and with the boost and everything like that, it would probably just slip. So let's give this a try and see if this one will work. Don't lose it, Viper. You need that hardware. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, that's gonna be too small. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be way too small. All right, back to the drawing board. Sorry about this, everybody. I'm a little off on this stuff today. I think a 411 will do, but I had a 419. See, that number ain't gonna do me because that end's bigger than the other connection. All right. Too small. It's 83. Man, that looks like it's gonna be too big too. Alright, we're gonna find out. We'll try this first one first, and then try the 411. Hard to tell. Alright, let's give it a try. Is it this one I had or this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was that one. Alright. I do believe this is going to be a 7/16 or 3/8. Nope, 7/16. Hmm. 3/8. There we go, 7/16. Alright. Alright, let's size up one of these things. $419 unless it's been misprinted. and it's the same size. Let's see what happens. We'll try this one first. Oops. All right, that's gonna be too big, so looks like that's going to do it. That looks like that's going to be the one. It's all the way up against there. Still got a gap in between there. Okay, that's the one. So let's put this back together, get this tightened up, and get the driver on the way. Make sure I don't drop anything. You don't really want it maxed out together. That way you know you still got some play to tighten it. And like I said, you stop cranking when these springs have no more gap on, which hopefully you'll be able to see that once I get this going. Just wanna so this one's gonna work. Not much room. Actually, you know what I can do? Do I fit down there? Can I get... I'll be able to get my socket under there. Make it quicker. Oh yeah. Shoot. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. So I can actually get my impact gun on that. All right, let's get the impact gun and just call it tonight. That position will work a lot better. Clamp to it, won't be so close to the coolant tank. And I'll be able to use my impact. A hell of a lot faster. Just got to make sure. Got to make sure I keep the clamp in place. Make sure I'm not touching that coolant hose either. Make sure this is on. Alright, it's not touching the coolant hose. Gotta make sure the clamp stays in place. And it's actually on the hose. Trying to just move it back a little bit more so it's not so close to the edge. Sure it's there. Everything looks good there. Hopefully I'm not hearing heavy breathing or anything, because it's right under my nose, the camera is, and it seems like the sound really picks up good. So all right, so that looks like it's going to work right there. All right, now if I can just hold this in position. Ah, come on. Nope, wrong way. There we go. All right, here we go. It's not touching any hoses, and I just pushed it back. Damn it. All right, stay there. There we go. Okay. All right, it's still good there. Let me check the bottom before I crank her down. Okay, everything's good. See how much tighter this clamp is? I know you probably can't see it all. It's much tighter than the other clamp. So now we're just going, you probably can't see this. Now we're just going to crank this until I see no more gap on that spring. There we go. And that's it. I don't know if you can see that. No more gap between the spring and the clamp's tight. I don't know why that other clamp was so loose when it was all maxed out. So I'll check the hose. That's it. She's nice and tight. The clamp's all the way around. So that's it. So let's check it out and start it up. See if that code goes away. Anyway, bit's trying to find the right clamp for it, especially when you can't go by this one. Oh no, that's not it. I have no idea why, unless somebody put a clamp on there, maxed it out, and thought it was tight enough. Who knows? I'm not sure. Never seen anything like that before. So we'll clean up later. Let's go do the other thing, and then after that, that'll be it for this video. So hope you enjoy this video. Start it up. Still got the, let's see if I can start, see if it'll actually clear. Now with the Cummins, when you fix something or replace a sensor or anything, you got to clear the code to validate the repair. I just want to see if this goes out. Check operation. So I might have to clear the code to validate what I repaired. I want to make sure there ain't no more leak there. Clamp's tight. I don't hear any more leaks in the intake side of it. So let's turn this off and we're going to clear this code. Alright, and we're going to see if it stays out. There we go, fault code. Oh, it disappeared. sweaty from the gloves. No, that's not what I want. I'll clear the code. This thing is getting so slow. Right, I'll wait for that little dial to disappear. Hit once. Come on. That's how long it's taking. As soon as I click that, the menu should come up. Come on. There we go. No defaults before it goes off. Faults. Oh, but come on, man. Jesus. Hello. Thank you. Alright. Hit yes. You gotta turn the ignition off when it tells you to turn it off. Alright. Key off. We're gonna turn the key off and we're gonna hit it, and it's gonna clear the codes and reset. And by doing this, it'll validate the repair I made, and hopefully that's gonna take care of this issue. So it's 100 seconds for it, and then it'll tell me to turn the key back on, and we'll see if that goes inactive or if it just actually disappears. It should just really disappear, to be honest, but we'll see what happens in 100 seconds. It's at 29% now. All right. I don't know how long this one's going to be. Anyway, at least I had the right clamp for it. Now Max and some internationals, they have an in-between size clamp, which they're hard to come by. So, but my boss for the Max side of it, he did get a few of them, so I do have a few of them in my truck. And I think actually that Mac clamp will actually work on one of the internationals that has one of the oddball connection boost clamps too. I can't remember. So anyway, yeah. All right, come on. 76%. So hopefully this computer, the new computer, will be a lot quicker. Like I said, the more updates you do on these Cummins and Detroits, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. And you got to pay each time for the update, even though you just paid to have the rights to use the programs. All right, so it says turn key switch on. Hit OK. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see. I know last night y'all really couldn't see any of the code, so I'm not sure if y'all can really see this or not. All right, so the red stop engine went out. All right, the yellow check engine went out. Still see some red. There we go. Bam. Okay, so the codes went out, so we're going to start the truck up, and we're going to let the truck run. I give it 5 minutes. Usually with a Cummins, if you didn't fix the problem, usually the code will come back right away, but I make sure by letting the computer run for about 5 minutes on it, make sure no codes come up. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, get a little closer, no fault code. So that code went out. So I don't know why this Nakajima thing is up here. If I can. That must have been from. Did I use it last night? No, I didn't use it. It was Detroit's. Okay, so there's no code faults left. Pretty much this intake manifold pressure. It's when he goes down the road will be the real test. But like I said, because of that boost hose, that clamp coming off like that, sliding off, and the hose expanding and the air is escaping from it. That's where his leak was on that particular code for the intake manifold pressure. So, okay, so it looks like that's going to do it. Like I said, I'm just going to leave it on for 5 minutes, but I'm not going to make y'all hang out while we're waiting. If anything changes, I'll restart the video again. So that's going to do it for tonight until the next roll call. So I'll see y'all in the next one.